All right, welcome. My name is Justin Gaynor, and I am the founder of General Media Consulting Company, where we help entrepreneurs build strong, fruitful businesses. And I'm here today with Elias Cassiani. Elias is a great young man who I had an opportunity to work with through the business mentoring program at Florida Atlantic University. He has since graduated, so I'm so excited to welcome you here today, Elias. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you came to FAU, how you heard about that, why you chose that school?
Hey Justin, thank you so much for the invitation and for bringing me here to the program. I really appreciate that. Um, I'm from Cartagena, Colombia, and 20 years ago, I have the opportunity to come to this beautiful land, which I really appreciated, and thanks God for the opportunity, as well as my aunt who opened the door to be on the land. I never thought I was gonna come to the United States because I wanted to be on the Air Force on my country. But when God has something for you,
Mm-hmm.
it is for you. And I always on my mind has the desire of become a better person, to do greater things that help me and the people that are around me. I want
So
to
when you came to the United States, about how old were you then?
well, you're gonna know my age. It doesn't matter. It's a privilege. I was 16, 15 to 16.
Okay, wonderful. And that's awesome. And we are so much better for having you here because you're a great young man. And I've got such high expectations for you. It's amazing. So
Thank
how
you.
did you hear about Florida Atlantic University and what made you choose that program?
I After I graduated from Wellington High School,
Hmm.
I was planning about my future. Always my aunt wanted me to go to the university to improve myself. So we start with the Palm Beach State College,
Mm.
right? And that was the most affordable. And God put people around me who support me on the journey, which I really very thankful and keep connection with them.
Hmm.
And I finished at the Palm Beach State College, and then what's next? And God opened the door for FAU. Go Owls. And I
Yes.
went to FAU.
Very good, very good. And when you decided to go to FAU, you selected the business management and entrepreneurship program. What made you choose that?
So my family have a root that their business, like my grandpa, my mom, I have seen that business entrepreneurship. And since a kid, I always have, now that I'm thinking at my age, thinking back, always have that root. So I wanted to become like on the finance, like on stock and that area, but it wasn't for me.
Hmm.
So then I select in the entrepreneurship and management, which aligns to my personality because I am a kind of person that likes to build, like to do something different, trying and error and make it happen. And that's what I'm working on
Hmm.
today. So I'm trying error to make it happen because I have the belief that one day I'm going to do something that is going to be very helpful for the society.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. And talk to me a little bit about the program at FAU, your time of studying there. What were some memorable moments?
Well, I was some up and down to study, and then I was things happen on my life, and I have to stop for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Hmm.
And I was planning not to come back to the university, but then someone inspired me. It is important with the people that you are around.
Hmm.
And I was um, in an event, and I saw someone giving her a speech about her graduation, and I was like, whatever I start, I have to finish it. And then when I get back to the university, I
Mm-hmm.
was on fire. I used to take like 3 classes per semester, but
Mm-hmm.
this time I was taking 4, 5 classes, and I
Wow.
did very well. That my grades were very good. So yeah, so that was what happened.
Very good, very good. So this friend of yours gave a speech that inspired you. Talk to me a little bit about more about your inspirations, like specific professors or courses or different experiences that made a major impact on kind of like your vision and your career path.
Uh, well, the classes that I took, right? Um, I took a entrepreneurship class.
Mm-hmm.
I took a management class, and this time when I get back to the university, it was not too much about reading, but it was more about practice, like real life scenarios
Mm-hmm.
and hands-on actions. So yeah, we have to do exams and things like that, but we also have to go to the fields, meet others entrepreneur. Um, I met one of FAU entrepreneurs that is carbon. I don't recall right now the name, but they were trying to build into the concrete, put um, a component that it can abstract the carbon dioxide. So I
Mm-hmm.
was working with that company, and it helped me also like inspire me when I was talking to them, like how you do every day, how's your daily routine, and listening to them is like encouraged me to keep also building on my legacy.
Okay. Now I know that when you and I were working together, you were working on a project called Cart, and I ended up connecting you with my stepdad for a conversation, and it just he thought the world of you, and you know you had initially planned to go into the Air Force in your home country, and my stepdad actually did serve in the Air Force here in the United States.
Oh,
And
wow.
so he thinks the world of you, and that was a really neat thing. So, with regard to the mentoring program, BMP, the Business Mentoring Program at FAU, how did you hear about that, and what were your expectations going into it?
Well, I was at the College of Business. There were different tables, and among of those, the one that called me my attention
Mm,
was the mentorship program.
mm,
And I signed up just like, okay, let me try and let me see how it goes. I'm going to meet another entrepreneurs that are business um, main focus. So I did. I
mhm,
signed up, and I couldn't find someone better than you that invest your time. And we were doing meetings, and we were sharing stories. Um, I talked to you about the Greek car,
mhm,
which is a project that is still on hold because the fact that it requires a lot of effort, time, and money.
mm,
I also have another project that is called Moringa Royalty, which is required time and money, but that one is already, I have already the product. With the
mm,
Greek card, I don't have the product. I have the idea, and I know that it's gonna happen.
mhm,
And with the Moringa, I purchased already of the business to a lady that know how to make soaps, and the products are really good. So now I am working on the productions, how to make it happen. So that's like my second project,
mhm,
and the one that I'm working right now that is going to give me the finance to work on the other that I mentioned is
mhm.
the construction business, the idea
Yes.
construction. I'm branding that company like right now. My aunt, she's the GC. She's allowing me to lead projects where we start like I have leading a small projects
Mhm,
to the point like 2 weeks ago I was surprised to one of the biggest projects. Like we were competing against millionaire company, and at the beginning they thought we were not gonna do it, right? But we made it happen, and I'm very proud of it. And I think that's the beginning of greatest things that is gonna happen.
Excellent. Wonderful. Now, I go through Donald Miller's book, Business Made Simple, with most of my students. And yes, and you took it a step further and you actually got into his book Hero on a Mission, and you were telling me before we came on camera that you really like that book and it has helped you a lot. What are some things that you like about that book and how's it helping you?
Well, let's start with the title. Like, it's a very powerful title, and
Mm,
we have to have that mentality that
mm,
we all are a hero,
mm,
and that we all are in a mission. Every day is a mission that we have to make it happen. Like, for
mm,
instance, today we were having some issues with the connections and
mm,
get to this recording.
mhm,
So another time I would say, let's postpone it.
mm,
But with a hero in a mission is let's make it happen.
mhm.
So I have to think about how we can make it happen. And so that right now we are having this interview.
Yes. Very good, very good. And so my understanding about your family business, your aunt is a general contractor here in the state of Florida. You've put in some bids and actually had some pretty big wins recently, so that's exciting. And so after graduation, these three projects that you have going on, how are you kind of balancing all of that? But before we even jump right into that, how was graduation? Was it exciting?
Oh my goodness. So happy. My family from Colombia came here to the graduation, and
Uh-huh.
that was one of the most rewards that they could receive since their son graduating from an US university.
Mm-hmm.
That was like wow. And I couldn't ask nothing else to God than seeing my family. That was the biggest things.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. And so with entrepreneurship, the education that you've obtained at Florida Atlantic University, the mentoring program, you feel that that definitely equipped you to do what you're doing now to a much more professional and higher level. Is that right?
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that going on, what are some things that you have kind of planned for the near future? I love it that you've got some leadership roles happening at the construction company, and what do you see as kind of the next big challenges that you're looking to overcome?
So with the AI, we need to get into it like right now because the world is at the fastest speed never seen before.
Hmm.
Some people are taking advantage of it, but not everybody yet. And
Hmm.
when it does, the competition is going to become a little bit harder. So uh, that's one of the things that I'm getting more into it. I'm also working in building a team
Hmm.
at GIJ Construction, which
Hmm.
is the company that now I'm branding, making inspire. I have meeting with our crew members and I tell them, look, I don't want you to come here to work for a paycheck. If you come in here to work for a paycheck, you are in the wrong place.
Hmm.
I want whatever you do is because you love it. Of course, we all need to get money to pay our bills.
Hmm.
But I want when you come, because at JJ, every time we are working in something different and we get challenges, we have
Hmm.
the opportunities to create and to
Hmm.
make things happen.
Hmm.
So I want everybody that joins into our team aligns to that vision because that's what I'm passionate for.
Hmm.
Like at this moment, I'm taking different roles. I am at the office, I am also in the field. And between, I love both, but most of those I love on the field because I like to work with the tools. So I
Mm,
want the people, the team that is with me also is passionate about that.
yeah. And honestly, that's one of the things that we talked about in Donald Miller's book, Business Made Simple. Becoming a value-driven professional includes being able to align a group of people around a common mission and vision, and to be motivated to really go on mission with you. You know, if you're a hero on the mission, you want a team that's there and they understand the mission and they are willing to go into battle with you.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so I totally understand that. All right, so talk to me a little bit about so your family has been in the construction business for quite some time, but now you have a college education, you've got people speaking into your life with new ideas, fresh thoughts. How are you kind of balancing the traditions of your family who's been in this for a while and this new leveraging this new education that you're bringing to the table to add value? How are you kind of managing that?
It's pretty challenge. It's pretty challenge when um, someone have been working on a traditional way,
Mm,
and now we are in a different era when things are in a very speed. So I take the risk. Sometimes they don't like it. They get upset of me,
mm,
but I know where I'm going. I know what's happening,
mm,
and I know that it's going to work.
mm,
And because of that, yes, I we get sometimes some disagreements, but once they see the result, they like, okay, I'm gonna let him to do it.
mm,
So to get to the point where I am right now,
mm,
it has been very, very challenged
mm,
because they didn't believe on the way I was seeing
mm,
um, the company or everything to grow.
mm.
And because I am willing to, I love it, I take the risk.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I've learned through the years because I grew up in a family business myself, and it's always challenging when you're working with family because emotions are involved and things like that. But if you manage it well and you present your ideas good, which I know that you do, you'll be able to really add some value. And so I'm excited to see JIJ Construction do some pretty powerful things here in South Florida. So with regard to FAU and business students, if you were to give advice to a member of Florida Atlantic University who's considering getting involved in the business mentoring program, what would you tell them about the business mentoring program? What would you encourage them? What would you say to them?
Uh, First, I will say that the person should have the desire of a grow and
Mm,
become a better person. Like um, the mentorship program is amazing
mm,
for all of those who are willing to take advantage of it.
mm,
So if the person goes with that attitude of getting the best of it, I'm pretty sure it will benefit because everything starts with ourselves. You and the mentorship programs, um, speaking in regard to my experience with you,
mhm,
you put your time, you were always on time, scheduling the meetings, always checking on me. I remember you also once came to West Palm and we met and we have a coffee, right? So you are willing to put that seed into whoever wants to grow.
mm,
So that will be my advice. Just start with yourself because the mentorship program is ready to give what we need
mm.
to grow.
Excellent, excellent. All right. So as I'm thinking about people who are going to be watching this video, obviously at General Media Consulting Company, we come alongside business owners, entrepreneurs, and we help them build strong, fruitful businesses with coaching and online marketing services and all those sorts of things. What type of advice or encouragement would you give to someone related to just having an ongoing mentorship relationship with someone or a coaching relationship with someone? Do you see value in that as an entrepreneur?
Can you say it in a different way?
Sure. If someone's watching this video and they are thinking about starting a new business, do you perceive that there is value in having the accountability and the insight, the second set of eyes that come with an executive coach or with a mentor?
Absolutely. So here is what happened. When someone is starting the business,
Mm,
is starting, meaning doesn't have experience.
mm,
The mentorship program have and the person, the mentor that already start the business and they have the experience.
mhm,
So when we are starting a business, it's always a good to talk with people that already is on the business, that they already have the hard time, that when they were trying something didn't work out.
mm,
So it gives that help. So hey, look, if you're gonna do it this way, I suggest you, because you guys doesn't tell like you have to do it.
right.
No, you always give suggestions, and at the end we
Mhm,
take the decisions. So like by listening to you and to your experience, and by you connecting me, like for instance, I remember when you connected with your dad,
mhm,
like I talked to him and I learned a lot from him.
mhm,
So that inspired me and helped me in the person that I'm today to lead all of the projects that I'm working on.
mhm. Excellent. All right. Well, I appreciate you joining me today for this conversation. And I love that you had a great experience at FAU and that you had a great experience with the business mentoring program. And as you were stepping into some of these opportunities to build businesses, starting with the construction business, I wish you the absolute very best. And obviously, my door is always open if I can help you with anything.
Thank you so much, Justin. I really appreciate your time and putting this meeting together. And I do believe this meeting, right, is going to help and inspire others to succeed, because that's what makes me happy when I share my story and
Hmm.
help others and inspire others as someone did with me.
Absolutely. All right. Well, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Okay?
All right. Thank you. Likewise. Thank
Yeah.
you, Justin.